What's up, everybody? If you haven't heard yet, Anime Defenders just updated to update 7, so we're gonna be checking it out and seeing if it's good or trash. So yeah, let's get started. The reason why this update took so long was because of the hurricanes that were happening in Florida, and half of their development team was in Florida, so it caused them to not develop as quickly and going at 50% of what they could do. But that's all been fixed now, so that's good. So the next update should be in 2 weeks and not a month like this one. Anyways, they added a new special banner which has ×2 mythic and secret rates, new ancient unit Divine Tyrant, new secret farm unit Stage Diva, and it requires ancient relics to summon. Then they also added a new wish banner, Spectral Warden, Demonic Servant, Ice Nightshade, Nightshade Queen. They added a new raid, Vampire Castle, drops a secret unit, Dracula Weekend. Dracula Weekend can evolve to Dracula 50%, and then Dracula 50% double evolves to Dracula 100%. They added a new Divine Trait Crystal, which is a new type of Trait Crystal that has better, has ×2 rates for the old traits, and then these 10 new traits have, they're only obtainable with the new Divine. So the new traits are Elemental 1 through 3, Warlord, Sonic 2, Tank, Precision 2, Requiem 2, Emperor, and Apex. They also units with Emperor or Apex will be untradables. New leaderboard season, so they reset Tower of Eternity, Athenic's Realm, and Main Infinite. So if you want to go for leaderboards, probably should go now. I'm pretty sure they fixed some problems, like that, as they say down here, which I can't see all of. But yeah, what I think I remember all of them. So Ice Dragon got a nerf, or the buff got reverted. Tower of Eternity and Infinite scaling increased, so it's much harder. Dart Revenant / Sovereign Rain buff, last skill upgrade cooldown reduced from 10 seconds to 6.5. And then Radiant King got a nerfed. His bleed got 25% to 20%. And there was one more thing, I can't remember what it was. I probably have it on screen, or maybe I can fix it by doing this or not. Please, can I see it? No. All right, I'll probably have it on screen. All right, now let's see those things in game. Starting with the banner, this is where you can access the special banner. As you can see, the special banner, when you summon, you can get any of these types of items. As you can see, these are the drop rates. So if I summon, for example, I should get gems, you see, or I could get Frostbind, Wave Jumper, Wish, or stars, like the mythic ones, a Wish, Portal Hardeners, and the Divine Trait Crystal. And it uses these ancient relics, which you can get from portals, raids, story mode, the last 3 story modes, and challenges. I think those are the only ways you can get them as of currently. Not sure if they're gonna add more, but yeah. Also, this is the new ancient unit, the Ancient Tyrant, and there's a chance for the secret to be in this banner, Stage Diva. And sometimes these secrets will be different from each other. So this one could have Sun Jin Woo, and then this one have Kari. Now on to the next thing. In order to access the new traits, you need to go to the trait menu and then click on this icon, and you switch between them. You can just click on them and it'll switch. Also, another thing is you only need one Divine Trait Crystal to reroll once. So for example, the old traits, you could reroll, you need 5 of them to reroll once, but this one you just need 1 to reroll once, which is pretty neat. Also, the rates are different for, I think, Sonic and below. These 4 have a higher chance, if I'm right. Yeah, Sonic has 2%. Wait, did Midas Touch change too? Yeah, Midas Touch, Sonic, Requiem, Almighty, and Precision all have higher chances now. And then that stacks also with the ×2 trait luck. So that's 4%, 6%, and so on. These are the new traits. Elemental 1, plus 50% damage over time. Elemental 2, plus 75% damage over time. Elemental 3, plus 100% damage over time. Warlord 1, plus 50% damage. So Elemental 3, I forgot to say this, but Elemental 3 is good for units, or only works on units with elemental damage. So or damage over time, like burn or bleed, so this will increase it by 100%. So you want to have this on Flame Dragon God, Radiant King, etc. Warlord, you probably want elemental more than warlord on your character, maybe. I think, I don't know, depends on how good their burn is. Like Radiant King, I think you want elemental more because he has a ton of like bleed percentage. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's like better. Sonic 2 decreases cooldown by 30%, which is really good. I think it's a 10% increase, yeah, from before. Tank 1 plus 110% damage, but plus 30% cooldown and minus 10% range. So it gives you a lot of damage, but it plus cooldown and minus 20% or 10% range. So it's like a better Requiem, but like doesn't give you the cooldown, but it just gives you more cooldown and less range. So it's still pretty good. You probably want to use this on multiple placement that have already pretty good range and low cooldown, so then it doesn't make that big of a difference. Like this would be really good on Grand Aether Knight because his cooldown is already pretty low and the range is already pretty good. Now Precision 2 plus 50% crit chance and plus 50% crit damage. I really like this trait. I like the crit traits. I don't know why. I just like crits, I guess. I like making crit builds and stuff for my units sometimes. Requiem 2 plus 50% damage, minus 15% cooldown, and plus 20% range. Requiem 2 just has, I think, a 15% increase in damage, than before. So yeah, it's still really good. So you definitely want to get this now, but the rates is a little bit worse, or pretty worse. Like that's a 1.5 and that's 0.4. Emperor 1 is the next trait, which is 140% boss damage, minus 10% upgrade cost, 10% range, or plus 10% range, and plus 50% critical chance. This trait would be really good for boss killers. So if you have a unit that you just have specifically for boss killers, get this trait. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend getting this trait. This is not good for like your daily, or your just normal trait or lower normal average unit. Want to have this for specific boss killers. Apex 1, 125% damage, minus 15% cooldown, plus 10% range, minus 10% upgrade cost, and plus 30% critical chance. This trait is super good, like amazingly good. 125% damage, and it has no like cap, so this trait is crazy on units that have 3 placement or higher. The only time that this trait isn't better than Almighty is if the units are 2 placement or 1 placement. But if they're 3 placement, you want to get this over Almighty. This clears Almighty like crazy. Like if you get Grand Aether Knight with this, it will go crazy. Or like Flame Dragon God, or Curse Berserker Knight, and etc. But 2 placement, it'll still get a ton of damage, but it won't be as much as Almighty, which has a higher chance than this, which is a 0.05% chance. I don't know why it's that low. I don't know. I don't really like it. I feel like it should be higher, but it's alright. With times 2 trait Lux, it's 0.1. So I like the new traits. They're really cool. Like they also have cosmetics like the old traits do for like Sonic and stuff like that. So this is Elemental 3. I have a Warlord one. Let me show you. Right here, just adds this like cape and like effect, which is pretty cool. It also adds this like weird thing. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah. On to the next thing. One of the changes they did is they added ancient relics to these 3 story mode, the final story mode. So Snowy Woods and above don't have it, but Crystal Cave, Magma City, or Magma Cave, and Underwater City have ancient relics in their normal chapters. And then in infinite mode, you can't get like normal trait crystals from them anymore, but you can get divine trait crystals and crap, let me slide it please game, thank you. 250 ancient relic, and the higher or harder the like map is, the more it gives. Like this one gives 90% chance and 300 trait or ancient relics, and then this one gives 350 and then guaranteed divine trait. So you should probably do Underwater City the most for those guaranteed. So yeah, I like that. I'm glad they added it to story mode, so you can grind that too. So yeah, now on to the next thing. So how you get the traits from the portals, the divine traits. You still get the normal trait crystals in the portals, but every single portal now drops ancient relics, but only mythic and secret portals drop the divine traits, which kind of sucks. I wish it was like all the portals, but like really low chance, starting from like rare to mythic, and it just got higher as it goes. But it's fine. Now on to the raids. So this is where you can find a new raid. It's at the entrance basically. The chances are 1.5% chance for the vampire coffin, which is his evil item, and 0.75% chance for the secret, which is lower, I think 50% lower than the mythics. Also, I forgot to mention this, but he is a second evolution. Like, I know I said it like when I was reading out what they added, but yeah, he has a second evolution. The first secret to have a second evolution. Kind of surprised me, because like, why not give one of the older secrets a second evolution? But like, it doesn't really matter. You can buy him from the shop, from the vampire castle too. You can also, right here, 4,000. You can also have a discount on him, so I'd say wait for him to have a discount. He costs 750 to place down, which is pretty cheap, honestly. And you can buy his evil item. You could buy ancient relics and divine trait crystals as well. Though I wouldn't recommend buying the ancient relics because they only give you 30 per 15. Not really worth it. Though divine trait crystals, if you're not going for the secret, definitely get the divine. Now let me show you the map for the new raid. This is the new map. I think it looks really cool, honestly, and like really nice. But they also had a new mechanic in this map. As you can see, there's gonna be these bats that just randomly go onto your units and just make them like disabled basically. I like this cool thing, and I'm pretty sure every round it changes, or every wave it changes. So if like I place down my flame dragon god, if I keep on progressing, yeah, as you saw, he got hit by the bats and now it can't even attack. So I gotta place down another dude. I like it. I like this mechanic because like it makes it where you can't just rely on one unit, otherwise you're gonna lose. You gotta keep on like putting down units and like hopefully like upgrades so you don't lose. Right, so the final thing I haven't shown yet is a new exclusive wish banner. This is the new units: Spectral Warden, Demonic Servant, Ice Nightshade, and Nightshade Queen. So I saw someone have Spectral Warden, and his passive, if I remember correctly, was like whenever he spawns like monsters or something, or a monster, and when it kills something, it like gains more health, and the monster or whatever spawns with whatever damage the Spectral Warden has currently. So yeah, he seems pretty good. If you get like Almighty or something, I'm guessing he'll be really good because like the monsters can have a ton of damage. So yeah, I hope I can get him, but I never get lucky on these wish banners. I haven't gotten a single like exclusive main banner or exclusive main unit. Yeah. So yeah, my thoughts on this update. This was a really good update, honestly. We needed this. New divine trait crystals. That's gonna be so useful. Like the traits I've been getting are really good and are gonna help me a lot. And hopefully I can get some really good traits like Emperor or something. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and join my Discord. That's in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.